that is the third one that we needed, so we are ready to go back and turn this into Lupa once more. So many things to do with Lupa. Let's head back to Frontier Village, and this time I think I want to try to start from the top. Let's try from the chief's residence. Is this going to be a quicker route back to Lupa? Because I've always done Ricky's house and up, but maybe the top housing level and down is the easier way to go. Or not. How do I even go down from here? There you go. So back down, and Charlotte fell. Actually, this was faster. She not here? She should be right here. There we go. Lupa, we're ready to get your lubricant oil. Now I have all the materials to make lubricant oil. We must mix the Algora sap and aqueous andos oil thoroughly. That will give us a smooth lubricant oil. Isn't sap too sticky? What do I know about making oil? But I would assume not sap. If friends use this on the coffin, then it should move easily. I look forward to hearing what lies beyond the coffin. You do it. I can make excellent lubricant oil now. You can rub this on the coffin to move it. Alright, so 8,000 gold, 7,200 experience, amethyst boots, chill attack 2, and the lubricant oil. All that's going to be necessary. And now we have a new quest automatically given to us. We get Mystery of Machna Ruins 4. Now it's time to move the coffin. Thank you for helping me. Finally challenge for friends. Find out what inside that tomb. Good luck. I think she meant final challenge for friends, not finally challenge for friends. But use the lubricant oil on the coffin as the first step. Obviously, we're going to have to do a little bit more than that. 13,000 gold, 10,000 experience, and a mystery box for our trouble. And something else? No? Thought I heard like a double thing there. But apparently that's not what we care about for the time being. So, let's move on. We need to head back to King Agni's tomb, where I'm sure there's going to be nothing but good things waiting for us. What could possibly go wrong, especially considering what we had to deal with before? Nothing bad could happen down there, I'm sure. I also want to see what's in the coffin myself, but I don't think they're going to let me do that. Or, I was about to say, doesn't it automatically open for me? It does. Now it works just like the automatic doors at all the grocery stores and stuff like that. Hooray! Automatic doors. Apparently the ancients had that kind of technology. Yeah, I have no business. How many eyes do you have? Never really looked at that. Is that 6, 7, 8? No, it's 10 eyes, I think. If I'm counting all of the green dots as eyes, that's 10 eyes total. Alright, put the lubricant oil on the coffin, and it automatically slides. We get an update to the quest, no real surprises here. We need to find out what's in the depths of the tomb. Also, I want to see what's in the coffin. Like, can we open that? Is Ricky strong enough to move that? Probably not. So, as it turns out, there isn't anything bad back here. I know, weird. Let's investigate. They're just treasure chests in the middle of the little room. Let's go tell Lupa. Or... I could open the treasure chest and get Eater records and Battle Soul. Let's take a look at those. I have to remember entirely how these work, if memory serves me correctly, because they don't work as well as, well, they don't explain it as well as I would like. Alright, Battle Soul. Oh no, it's the advanced one for Shulk, so there we go. Easily learned. And Eater records allows anyone who studies it to learn the Eater Monado art. And then we also have Tempest Kick. No, I was thinking of something else, definitely. Alright, so let's take a look at the new arts that are available for Shulk, because we learned those things. We now have maxed out Battle Soul, which is the thing that I care the least about. But there you go. It fills his talent gauge more, and it has a lower cooldown, but it takes half of his HP. Now, that could be good, right? If I level up all the way, then it's a lot better, but that's still something that I usually hold off on. It's not my favorite. In terms of the Monado, we haven't actually looked here, but as you can see, we can now max out everything. All of the things that we have learned can now be maxed out, and that is something that I will want to do, probably before I max out Battle Soul. Just a thought. All of these are useful, right? Enchant, of course, is very useful. Buster I use quite a bit. Shield is useful during difficult boss fights. Speed, also good for difficult boss fights. Purge is very useful. I actually like this one more than Buster, even though Buster does a lot more damage. I like the Purge because it gets rid of the auras and the spike effects. But now we have Eater. The Monado's power consumes enemies, including any buffs. It hits a fan shape in front, has a medium distance. It does just under 1,700 to 2,000 damage, and it removes buffs. Like, what do I have to say? That's good. Plus, it does bleed, and that lasts for 20 seconds. So I'm a big fan of Eater. I like it with Purge. You just have to keep in mind which one's which. Is it a buff or is it an aura? Is it a spike or is it a buff? You know, that's stuff that you have to keep in mind. We're just going to go ahead and level this up right now because I like it so much. But this is entirely optional. Optional thing where you can find, you know, a skill book for the Monado hidden in here. Also, there's this. Yeah, I could see it. I'm like, what's that glowing? Oh, it's just a collectible. But hey, it's a collectible. So we got the mystery of the Agni Tomb solved. That's something. And that's not nothing. We got it done. We are good to go. So, let us go back to the chief's residence. And now that I know how to get there, this way is a lot faster to get to Lupa. It is a little weird, though. Especially if I'm not pointing the right way. There we go. Down here. Then down here. And there's Lupa. We got the thing done, Lupa. So friends found a small room under the coffin and a single treasure chest inside. It may have been a custom of the giants to build this secret room. These very intriguing results. I will let friends have the contents of the treasure chest. Yeah, too late, I already read it. Lupa has no interest in riches, and friends may find them useful. Please take this piece of giant's treasure too. It's an old family heirloom. I have finished studying it. Friends might find a use for it. I told Grampypot I would solve the riddle of King Agni's tomb. Now I have fulfilled that promise. And we have completed Mystery of Mokta Ruins 4. I'm so happy to have the mystery of the ruins solved. This discovery will go down in history. Are you gonna write that I did it? But for this, we get 13,000 gold, 10,000 experience, a Barrier Gnasher, and Heart of the Giant. This was definitely worth the trouble, especially number 4. Quest number 4 was nothing. It was go back and collect the treasure chest, essentially. But we get so much for it. I'll take advantage of that. We do get a key item in Heart of the Giants. And a level for Rhine. So good there. And we get support for between Lupa and Leku. No, I believe that it's Inherited Wish that was updated between Citata and Lupa. Up to 53 for this one. So let's take a look at, actually, let's take a look at that Gnasher that we got, because it's probably going to be really good. Because this has been really good to this point. There's the Barrier Gnasher. As you can see, it is very good. 781 to 101, as opposed to 601 to 711. Plus, more physical and ether defense. Right, let's take a look at details here. So, no physical or ether defense, a 6 block rate as opposed to an 11 block rate, 18 and 9 on physical and ether defense, and an empty slot. So definitely worth the trouble right now. I usually don't take care of that on screen, but that one I knew was going to be damn good. We had to go out of our way to get it. And I don't know whose head that is, but it looks pretty nasty. We also got ourselves an item, so let's take a look at the key item. We don't often look at key items, but this is one that's important, and we're probably not going to have to use it for a long time. Heart of the Giants, one of the 3 great hidden treasures of the Giants. So there's more for us to find eventually. Now at this point, I think I want to... Yes, I want to head to Alchemoth. I'm considering going through and making sure that I have all the quests done in Frontier Village that I want, but there's one more that I know I want, and that would be back here at the Imperial Palace. We want to head a ways. Oh, we want to head a ways. It has to be during the day, but by the time I get there, it might be the day. There we go. We can find Vidian way the hell over here. That is one hell of a journey. I went the wrong way because the directions around here are very vague. Alright, so for Vidian, I want Charlotte in the party. I need to have access to Valak Mountain, and I need to have completed building bridges in order for this quest to show up. Hey, how you doing? You were the guys that helped Lysunia, right? You know, to get over her dislike of other races of Bionis? I heard it was a group of Homs, so I thought it must be you. After you did that, she started talking to me again, but she's really cold. This is Crisis, yes? Yeah, that's a problem. I think it's all because of the wing decorations. That's why she's still giving me the cold shoulder. You see, I broke Lysunia's wing decorations. I got some for her which looked almost exactly the same. But she said she didn't want anything from a half-high Entia. She never used to say nasty things like that. What happened? I want the old Lysunia back. I want her to remember what she told me that night. So you're saying she wasn't like this before? Seems a little hard to believe. Yeah, she didn't care if you were Homs or Nalpon or whatever. Then out of the blue, she started only liking pure high Entia. So we get believing again, because it's an Alchemoth, it is timed. The old Lysunia didn't used to worry about race. Remind her of Vidian, and get the two to be friends again. Collect Morning Dew Ice from Belfalgar pedestal on Valak Mountain. Yeah, we're just going to call it the pedestal from this point forward. Only at dawn, though. 8,500 gold, 4,500 experience, and amethyst armor for our trouble. You're going to help me? Oh, thank you. I need some Morning Dew Ice from Valak Mountain. You can get it at dawn when the ice sparkles. It should be near Belfalgar pedestal. Let's go with that, if I can say it properly. Easy peasy, Heropon, take care of it. Easy peasy, huh? Well, I'll be there if things get a bit too hot to handle. No need for Rhine to help Heropon. Well, maybe need a bit of help. So we have ourselves a new quest. That is the last quest that I wanted to grab before we went to Valak Mountain, but like I said, there are some things in Frontier Village that I need to double check because there are definitely a few people that are trying to give me quests, and I'm not entirely sure I want to avoid them at this point. So I'm going to run around Frontier Village. I'll let you know if there are any quests that I want to take right now. There are definitely still some that I want to avoid, but I'll let you know if there's any that I want to take. There is one here that I wanted to take on. We do need Charlotte in the lead for this one. We are ready to talk to Rasha. I had put this one off because I wasn't sure I was going to get up to 4-star affinity in the region for this one, but I do have it, so I want to do this now. So let's talk to Rasha. Do you mind if I talk to you about something? Of course, if you think I can help. Once I used to travel the world as an Alpine merchant. My sister Pun and I ran our own little outfit. It was so enjoyable. Then one night we were attacked as we set up camp by Eryth Sea. I was badly injured, and my sister Pun lost her life. How awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. My sister Pun was Cherry's mama Pun. Since then I have been taking care of Cherry, but she blames me for her mama Pun's death. Time is supposed to be a great healer, but maybe Cherry doesn't want to accept what happened that day, even though she knows it was just an accident. I know better than anyone that it's hard to accept these things. Perhaps you're right. But still, I wish it had been me who died that day, and not my sister Pon. You can't think like that, Rasha. But maybe... Yes, here's an idea. Tell me, do you know what kind of monster attacked you? It was near the Aether crystal deposit at Eryth Sea. It's probably still there even now. Maybe we could get rid of it. I know that won't change anything between you and Cherry, but you and Cherry need to find some way of getting over this. Her stubbornness has to stop sometime. If you could beat that monster, it would be a great help. And we get Avenge a Mamapon's death. During my days as a Napon merchant, an evil monster took something that I can never get back. Please, I must avenge my sister pawn, Cherry's Mamapon. We need to defeat Pillager Hode in the area of Aether Crystal Deposit at Eryth Sea. For this, we get 5,200 gold, 3,600 experience, and shell leggings. You can put that on Charlotte, too. Take care. You can count on us. We'll get it done. And we'll see how that works for her. I definitely want to avoid this quest here from Piki. I'll continue exploring around because there were definitely a couple that I probably just didn't think I was going to get the amount of affinity that I have here yet. So I'll be back. As it turns out, I can indeed trust myself because the rest of them are quests that I purposely want to put off for now. There's like 10 of them. It just freaks me out that everywhere I go in Frontier Village, there seems to be a quest that I'm not doing. But outside of this one, which I didn't think I was going to get the affinity for, that is for a reason. So let's head out. We're going to take care of Avenge a Mamapon's death right now. We want to go to the Aether Crystal Deposit. As you can see, there's not really a quick way to get there, so we'll start with the Searath Lighthouse and head southeast from there. And eventually this will work out for the best for us. I could put this off, but to be honest, this is something that I don't want to put off longer than I need to. So now that I know that I have 4-star affinity in the region of Bionis' does it say Bionis Interior? That can't be right. Upper Bionis? The area around Frontier Village, now that I have that, I want to take advantage of this. Some more Buono Nebula. I do not need to kill you guys too much anymore. Most of the stuff that I'm going to need to kill is going to take place in Valak Mountain, although we have not been told that yet. Didn't I get Gold Burdock? I swore I got Gold Burdock. Why are they telling me I didn't complete that? Great, now I have another thing that I didn't do on time. I swore I got the Gold Burdock. Maybe I didn't. Alright, well, we'll find it. Why are you throwing me off like that? Apparently I need to get all the collectibles around here still because I'm missing Gold Burdock. Don't care about you. You're the wrong way anyway. How you doing, Cromar? Took on your huge-ass cousin. He was not so nice. Alright, we'll head over here. I'll have to look up where to actually trade for Gold Burdock, because I'm sure you can trade for it. Otherwise, I would not have put it on the Collectopedia, I don't think. Well, I might have put it on either way. Alright, now there's supposed to be somebody here. The Aether Crystal Deposit, but they're not showing up. Is it only during the day? Do I have to actually mine the ether? Sometimes they don't show up unless I mine the ether. Well, I got something good out of it. That one was a rare one. That's just a normal one. And the way that goes, and you're still not here. Where'd you go? You're not on... Oh, they might be down there. I think it might be down there. They're not really showing me what's down there, are they? Let's make it day just in case things go awry here. And they're most likely going to. So, not at the Aether Crystal Deposit, in the area of Aether Crystal Deposit. Like I said, I'm kind of going ahead in my own notes here, so I don't have it all ready, but it's probably down there. So I'm gonna go for it. Nice job, Ricky. You didn't even go that far underwater. What do we have over here? Is this a new area? It is not. But we do have the Hodes here. few hodes. Looking for a pillager hode. There he is. He is down here. Alright. Let's get him with some good stuff here. Blaze and chill and poison. And behave. How is he not already dead? This guy's tanky. He's not special, but he's more difficult than the normal stuff we take on. Oh, he's broken. Beat him up. Finish it. There we go. And we have gotten a cloth shred for our trouble. And a ponytail and some more crystals. I should deal with those crystals at some point. Just deal with the stuff that I care about. Which is ever changing, to be honest with you, but still care about the agility and strength and stuff like that. But we are done for the time being, so let us head out of here. We are going to need to put Charla back in the lead, but at this point I kind of refuse to use her because it's boring to use her. Head back to the sacred altar. We need to talk to Rasha, who's available during the day, and I do need Charlotte in the lead for that. And then I'll look up, apparently, Gold Burdock. I didn't get that done. She should be around here somewhere. There she is. That's what I thought. That's right. I do need Charlotte in the lead, though. Like I said. There you go. We'll see if we can't get a level for her. Maybe Ricky, too. Rasha. You got rid of the monster. What saved me back then was my sister pawn's sacrifice. She drew away the monster's attention. That allowed me to escape despite my injuries. But Cherry still feels I abandoned my sister pawn that day. Can I make one final request? It is about a piece of cloth that belonged to my sister pawn. Can you give it to Cherry for me? So we get an update to the quest. I need to go talk to Cherry. When Cherry was little, my sister pawn and I were always away. I want to be like a mama pawn to Cherry, but I guess that's not going to be possible, is it? Anything else before I go? That is it. So we need to go back up and talk to Cherry, who I believe is on the Pollen Works level. Unless she's in the... No, she's in the orb storehouse. Alright, we'll head down from here. It's about the same amount of time anyway. I always get those two confused. Pollen Works, Pollen Orb Storehouse. They're very similar. They're dealing with the pollen orbs. But she should be over here, because she's still in charge of this. Yay, she's in charge. This is for you. Piece of old cloth? What would I want with this? Also, if you don't have Charla in the lead, you can't do this. Like, they won't, nobody else will give the cloth to her. You don't recognize it? This pattern. I have seen it somewhere before. It's from my beloved Mama Pawn's clothing. Where did friends get this? We avenged your mother's death. So my Auntie Pawn Rasha still regrets what happened? Actually, I already knew that. I know it was not my Auntie Pawn's fault. It was fault of Monster. I will never forget, beloved Mama Pawn. I will carry this piece of cloth with me always. Never forget. I will never forget those that were dear to me either. Should probably wash that cloth from time to time. No. Thank you. From now on, I want to patch things up with my Auntie Pawn. And we get an update to the quest. I'm sure you are aware of what that's going to be, and that is to return to Rasha. I wasn't asleep, boss. Wait, I am boss. Yes, we've gone over how you're the boss now. Anything more to say before I go? Nope. You're gonna solve Sniffles once and for all. I should be able to drop down from here, right? No. No, I survived. No way. I did not anticipate a survival there. I'm like, that is way too far. Should have tried to go for the middle. All right, Rasha's still here. Good to see. How you doing? We delivered it to her. I see. How was she? She said she doesn't blame you. She knows it was the monster. From now on, she wants to patch things up with you. Me and Jerry? Patch things up? I do hope I can be like a good Mama Pawn to her. You're all she's got, and she's all you've got, right? That's right. I've always wallowed in self-pity about my sister Pawn's death. Now I want to put that energy into connecting with Cherry. if you continue to believe in each other, then it'll turn out fine. I've always believed things would turn out okay. Maybe I was even relying on that idea a bit too much. Thank you so much, my friends. I'll do my best. And we have completed Avenge Mamapon's death. Rasha is thankful to you for avenging Cherry's Mamapon. We get 5,200 gold, 3,600 experience, and shell leggings for that. And we have unlocked Sharla's Reliance skill branch. I do like the sound of that. Plus, we get an update to the affinity chart. More experience for everybody. We get mother figure between Rasha and Cherry. Right there. Not enough for a level, unfortunately, but we did get ourselves a new skill branch, so let's take a look at that for Sharla. As you can see, she's still working on Adrenaline. We haven't gotten too many skill points. You mostly get those during the main quest. So then we need to head over to Reliance later. We have block rate, increased chance of a counterattack, ether up buff when ally defeats an enemy. Okay. Strength up and physical defense up with when an ally is incapacitated. That is good. And overall, this will improve ether defense. We're working on strength right now, even though I don't really care about that. We'll leave it on devotion when we're done. But we unlocked a skill branch. That is good. Actually, let's just move it over now because I don't have the patience to wait 1,800 for increased tension when taking damage. We'll move over here now. That's 1,800. That's 1,500 points. So we'll get all of this done in the space that we would have gotten that. So it seems like a good bet for me for now. So that is what I wanted to take care of there. Hold on while I look up where I can get gold burdock, since apparently I'm short on it. I found out that Kalen trades for it. He's here at Ascension Hall during the day, or at least right next to the teleporter to Ascension Hall. During the day, it's a 1-star trade. It is pretty easy, so we'll get it. I only need 2 more in order to get this done. It's quite expensive though, 9,000 gold. Element chunks are good for that, and I think that's what I'm willing to give them for it. Although, Steel Hind could be good. Let's just give them element chunks. I have so many of those, and I'm gonna have to farm, so I'm probably gonna get more of those as well. Well, we can hardly call this a fair exchange. Here, I insist that you take this in return. And we get Scratch Jewel on top of that. Until next time then, only 1 more to go. Should not take too long because I know what I can do here. So, there, gold burdock, and we'll give him the element chunk. It's not too much of an overtrade. It's only about like 3,000. But we have completed Collection Quest 1, which I thought I had already done. We completed the Alchemoth Residence request. She's all better now. 15,000 gold my way. Well, we can, yes, and you're going to give me another Scratch Jewel, although I don't think that's good for anything. But we have completed quite a few things now. And we're ready to head out to Valak Mountain so that we can start to complete some more. There's more work to be done around there. Before I go, though, I do want to check the affinity chart because I am sincerely trying to make progress here, and it's not nearly as easy as I thought. But we got 4-star affinity in Central Bionis. We have 4 in Upper Bionis. We have 3 in Colony 6, and of course, Colony 9 we got up to max already. In terms of what we got between everybody, we can see that we've got some good things going for us. We still need some work, though. We still need some work. It looks like Sharla's the one that's best friends with everybody around here. Her and Shulk are the ones that are doing real well, but, you know, with the people that I bring for the main story, everybody else is doing all right. Dunban's getting a little bit better. We still have some work to do. I have quite a few heart-to-hearts to go through with these people, but we'll start trying to take care of all of that next time. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. I've been Baller Scoop. I've been joined, as always, by our Learning Things As We Go squad of Ryan, Sharla, and Ricky. Dunban, Shulk, and Melia have been in the back, and Alvis has been here. Not that he matters right now. He's enjoying our side questing adventures. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.